Say I came to uni and I knew I was going to be out there in the world, and it is very easy to get lost, you know what I mean, in the wrong crowd. In school, I was always like the drama kid, the sports kid. Academics weren't my strong suit, but I did try. He's so smart. I like smart people. I like watching movies. Like, how did your mind come up with that? I worked on a third year set and whatnot, and I realized the hours that go into it can be very, you'll sleep for 2 hours, wake up again and go back at it again, but it's
What's your favorite Christian movie or series and why?
The Chosen. And I feel like many people have said this, but for me it is The Chosen. And then another movie, if we're talking movie, I'll say The Shack. I really hope have you seen The Shack?
Okay.
I hope that's the name of it, but those are my two favorite. Like, the messages behind it. The Shack specifically is dealing with loss, and that is my actual biggest fear. I haven't been in a situation to lose someone like I love and how to deal with it, because I feel like in those moments people shy away from Christ, but it's like that movie really shows that that's where you can really get closer. So I don't know, I feel like after watching that movie, when that happens to me, I know I should never shy away. So that's what I really love about that movie. And then The Chosen, yeah. And I was like, I told myself I was going to go to the cinemas and see it, but I was like, okay, I'll wait till it's on the app. But yeah, very beautiful series.
I can actually relate to the last thing. I also haven't really
had
this.
lost.
Yeah, so I can it's like a bit crazy to even imagine or to think about.
As we grow, it's inevitable, and it's like, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, who is Mohumi? Like, give us a good backstory. How did you come to Christ? Where are you from?
Okay, Mohumi, I don't know where to start. She's very bubbly, right? I don't know, speaking about me in third person, I'm very bubbly. I'm a very positive person. Whatever happens, like, I always want to think positively. I never want to put myself in the negative mindset. I grew up in a very loving family. Like, my little sister is my whole world. Like, she really is. And she's basically my other half. Like, we're twins. People say we look alike. Like, she really is. And my mom and dad really are the most supportive parents I could ever have. Like, when it comes to one blessing that I always in every prayer thank God for is really my family. Because honestly, they're wonderful. Shout out mom and dad. But anyways, and then I was born in Joburg, moved to Pretoria to a farm. So I live in a nice farm area in Pretoria East, around there. So, like, very outskirted from like the city life, but I honestly really enjoyed it, like, to the point where I want that for myself in my future. Like, yeah, that was
to
really
live in a
nice.
farm.
To live in a farm. I really do. Or like anywhere away from the city. I like the quietness, I like the peace, I like, and the views, and it's very nice, and in school, I was always like the drama kid, the sports kid. Academics weren't my strong suit, but I did try. But when it came to drama and like sports, I played tennis, hockey, what else did I play? Tennis, hockey, soccer. Yeah, those three. That's my sports. Yeah. Don't know what else to say.
What got you into drama?
I was that kid who sat in front of the TV and was like, I want to be like that. I want to do that. I want to impress, And I remember every year, without a fail, every Christmas, I used to get all my cousins and I would put on a show. Like, I would actually just put it on for all my families. Like, I want to even find videos so that you can insert it here on the shows we used to put on. But yeah, that's what got me into drama. Like, I really, really love acting and also making. Okay, so yeah.
Okay, Like, do you come from a Christian family?
Yes, I do. I do. My grandparents, Christian, everyone. I was back. My dad's Catholic, my mom's Christian, but yeah, I went to a Catholic school from like grade one to no, from triple noughts to five, um, and then yeah, moved to Christianity. But yeah, basically.
Okay. Um, how did you get into Christ? Like, what encouraged you to want to build a personal relationship
With Christ. Okay, I'll tell you, I really built a personal foundation just last year. Mm. Oh, it's still okay. I built that relationship just last year where I really would say I came to uni and I knew I was going to be out there in the world, you know, and it is very easy to get lost, you know what I mean, in the wrong crowd. And um, my relationship really grew through the people I met, you know, meeting the people I was surrounding myself with, and that drew me closer to God, you know, and that's one thing that just I was like, where was I before you, Lord? Like, what was I doing? And one thing I always like, I really wish I had like this relationship that I have in matric specifically and in grade 11. Like, it was my toughest years, but but that's what really brought me to, I'll say.
Can you share more about that? Like, what was some hard moments that you have been through?
I will say self-confidence, right? I'm a person that doesn't give up, doesn't so I used to, in a sense, battle academically, and like not sitting in the school system, but if you weren't as smart or weren't as whatnot, you'd sit in awards and you would feel really down, and I'd get my marks back after studying for hours and hours, and it wasn't it it was where my efforts, it's not showing, you know what I mean? And that really lowered my confidence. It really made me feel I'm dumb, I'm stupid, and that's what I kept feeling myself, like I can't do anything, you know what I mean? And yeah, it put me in the lowest of lows, because it's a thing of what you feed yourself is really it's a strong thing. You need to make sure you tell yourself you've got this. But yeah, it was just, that's why it was really tough for me, I'll say. And then you had all your external issues coming into there, and because also that year my mom got very sick, and just my friendships and my relationships weren't going as wonderful, but it was just, I'll just say that.
Yeah. Okay, what is another hot season in your life where you felt like God really pulled?
Last year, when I got sick, right? And this is a time where life was actually really going really well for me, peak season properly, and when that had happened, I didn't like the slowdown and this tall back that was happening. I was like, okay. And I was at my low, I was sick, and the thing is, what had me is I didn't even reach out that much for help. Don't do that. Reach out for help because you have people who care for you, but I was just going through it alone, and every day I'd wake up just sick. I wasn't getting better. I'd pray, and I had a community, the church I go to, e-group. I have this leader named Lunga who every day came and checked on me and gave me soup and food and everything, and when I had to go to the hospital, she was there for me, and that's one thing, even my friends, came to visit me, and that's one thing that, he also not only, pulled me through that, but showed me I'm not alone, Mohumi. Don't go through these things, you have your community, and you have me, and, and just when I thought I was getting better, by the end of the year, back again, where I had to get tested, had to go for surgeries and so on. And this is where I was, when you get taken aback, like it's like, oh no, that last experience I had was very traumatic for me, and I have a fear of hospitals now. And I have a fear of getting sick now, but I know like I'll be fine. Like I really do. Like he really showed me that yeah, that you'll always be fine,
Okay. What encouraged you to want to pursue film?
Oh, to pursue film was because of it's always been my passion, to be honest. Like, God puts a dream in your heart. Like, it's just always really been in my heart. Like, watching movies, putting on plays, it's just really a passion of mine. I knew that I feel like I want to produce now. I want to do producing. And I never thought I would find my heart going there, because I was like, directing is what I wanted to pursue. And but I think I would still direct something. You know the movie I want to make? You know Prince of Egypt? I want to remake a live action of that.
Oh, like a live action musical?
I really do. And I know they put on plays and stuff like that of it, but I want to, really, just saying, don't steal my idea. Me, do not.
Everybody else stole it from me.
Literally. But that's what I really want to do.
What did you like about the Prince of Egypt?
Oh, the musical score.
Oh.
It is absolutely wonderful. That's literally the reason, like, it's just a masterpiece.
You should do producing and music.
Maybe, but that's why I really want to.
Is that like the main type of films that you would like to make? Or
I'd like to make films that, I want to touch people's hearts. I guess everyone says this in the filmmaking industry, you know what I mean? But films like that I've always really liked are like, I will say anything psychological. Anything that makes your mind think, you know what I mean? I want people to like leave and really think. Like, let's say I were to make a movie and it's really about society. It's about the world and whatnot. I want you to leave and really think, okay, I'm living this way. I want to change my ways. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's the type of movie. That's the type of, I want to change people's mindsets in life, but in a good way. I want them to never I can't find a word for them.
Like, what's an example? Like a type of film that you like to go for?
Okay, let me give an example. What had my mind? Let me just say, I do like enjoyable movies. Like, I'll say like, what is that one? Ocean's 8. What is it? What is another one? Oh yeah, I did like The Money Heist. I don't know those ones, but it's like, he's so smart. I like smart people. I like watching movies. Like, how did your mind come up with that? You know what I mean? And you can like visually see it and so on. Like, even in Black Panther, cinematically very nice. Like Sci-Fi, I've never been, but that movie,
Okay. That's nice. What are some pros and cons that you've faced in this industry?
Ooh. Pros is, I guess, community that you work with. Like, you really don't have to like do it alone. Like, it's like, Cons is the time consumingness. Like, it really, really can drain you. Like, I've had times, like, I think I really experienced it this holiday where I worked on a third year set and whatnot, and I realized the hours that go into it can be very, you'll sleep for 2 hours, wake up again, and go back at it again. But it's fun because while you're doing it, it's something you love, But I will say that's my biggest con about it, because I love sleep. I really do love sleep. So yeah.
What is something that you've struggled with while working at the same time?
Something I've struggled with is quick decision making. I really, you have to think on the spot if something doesn't work. So there is something that oh, okay, I panic if the second, I can't think of anything, or I can't, this stems from back in high school, and how I just didn't feel like I was smart enough, or so I just panic when I can't make a quick decision. So that's where it's adapt. Yeah, a good word to use is adapting quick enough. Yeah, that's one thing I can say I do struggle with a bit. And yeah, that's really, it's really, yeah. And I guess also in this industry, you don't really meet Christ-like people. That's one thing true, but it's I used to think that until actually you do, though. You really do. Yeah. You have conversations and it's oh, not every you Christian. Yeah, coming, well, to the school, I'm still within the school part of it, but yeah. I think that was pretty cool about it. Yeah.
Okay. What has been a Bible verse, a scripture, worship song, or something that has really anchored you in this season?
I'll give a song, and that song is Yet and Evidence. You got evidence, you're the living proof that I keep promises and my word won't fail. And it's really true. That song right there for me is there's things you've prayed for, that you're living in right now, and you're living in an answered prayer. And that song really speaks to my heart, because it's why do you doubt the things we've prayed for? God is only preparing you for the things you've prayed for. It's just, it might take time, but it's because of that preparation, but it's evidence, you're living in an answered prayer, things you've already prayed for before. Because I'm look at it, I'm working in something that I absolutely love. This is an answered prayer, and that's why I really love that song, actually. And Yet pulled me through just my tough times. It's it goes God, don't give up on me yet. I remember during that high school time, yeah, I was Lord, please pull me through, please. So every time in my darkest moments, yeah, that's my song. And then Evidence is to remind me that.
Oh, you have such a good voice, right?
Shame.
Did you used to sing or something? No, you just
okay. I did in a choir, but yeah, just
a church choir or school
yes,
choir?
It was a school choir. No, school choir. School choir, yeah.
Okay. Do you think that God has helped you build more self-confidence?
Yes. Yeah, 100. because I don't need. Please remind me of the scriptures, but the one where you're made by God. There's a scripture that says something, but it's he really I'm when he made me, he made me with love, Christ, and in a sense of, I don't know, it's just confidence, guys. Really is what I have. And I'll say, yeah, it's made me more confidence, because don't know, it's I was made through his image. There we go. Yeah. That's the one. That's what I was looking for. So yeah. And if I was made through his image and I view him as absolutely perfect, then why aren't I, Yeah.
I don't know if this is a too personal question, but confidence in what areas? Inner wise, I love my personality, and in a sense of I'm really confident, with my heart and my personality. I'll say where I lack confidence is my brain, and I feel my brain can be pretty slow at times, but personality wise, I know
my kindness, the fact that I choose kindness every single time is something like people have been like, no, you can't be kind all the time with me. Like people will take advantage of you. I will choose it I won't hinder that. Like I really will not. It's something that makes me feel, it's something that makes me strong. Staying positive is something that makes me feel strong, you know? Yeah, hope you understand that.
No, like, have you ever been in a point where somebody did take advantage of your kindness?
No.
No.
Okay, I wouldn't take it in that way. I don't think so. Like other people said yes, but no. I can say my boundaries. I promise you that. I guess, yeah. Not like people have hurt me, you know, but they're human. Like it happens, you know. But wouldn't take advantage. I hope not. Maybe I don't see it. But yeah.
What is an encouragement that you would give to someone?
My encouragement to anyone is really be strong in who you are, you know. And my encouragement is that if you're that person who's going through a low time and don't see yourself going anywhere in life, just know, just pray about it. And like it really, the Lord pulls through, you know. And but it's all about really just prayer, guys. That's my only encouragement and motivation I can really give is prayer. Yeah. Yeah.